Hello my friends, and welcome back. Another week, another batch of games for you to maybe print out and give a shot yourself in the Solitaire print and play contest over on Board Game Geek. Links below to all my fellow compatriots who have selected their games and recorded a playthrough video as well. But I want to give a little shout out for Dmitry. He picked a game called All Is Bomb, and Dmitry and I have very similar tastes in games, and he loved this game. In fact, I was kind of stalking it a little bit after he was so jazzed by it, and it looks like a lot of people who've play tested All Is Bomb actually rave about this game. So if you are thinking about maybe printing one out, it's only an 18 card game, check out his video below. It looks like a really cool, unique game. My other compatriots, theirs are down below as well. I'm not sure what everyone else is doing, but you know, click a link, find out, who knows. I picked Rolling Apartments because it was not designed by Janine Doc Viglietti. Now, Doc entered a game last year in this contest and it won. It was, what was it called? Village Builder, and it won Best Overall Game. I think Veselko reviewed that one. If I can find the link to his video, I'll put it below as well. And it was so charming and the illustrations were so cute, and it was like a real game, if you know what I mean. It wasn't one you held in your hand or just rolling a bunch of dice. It was like a big old meaty fun game. And when I saw that Doc had entered another game in this year's contest, I thought, well, I want to see what's up the designer's sleeve this year around. So I picked Rolling Apartments. And in this game, you are a builder. You're going to be drawing cards, you're going to 4 at a time, and you're going to pay their costs to build them in your apartment complex. Sounds simple enough, right? Well, true to form, the artwork is adorable, amazing, just cute. It's one of those games that's so wonderful to look at. But I think what makes Doc's games stand out is, even though they are cute and well illustrated, sometimes when you come up with those type of games, they tend to be simple, or you know, you're in it more for the look than the actual play. This game has some very nice playability to it, which I'm always love to see. Cards, right? Nothing new. You have to buy them. They give you abilities. What's neat on this one is you can also flip them, i.e. upgrade them. And then they give you more victory points and more benefits. So as a builder, you're kind of left with this interesting dilemma. Do you go for sprawl? Do you build a bunch of sort of one level basic amenities and structures and spread out as much as you can? Or do you go for the less is more, quality over quantity, and maybe build a little less and spend your time upgrading them to something more magnificent? Okay, so you have these two things going on. Things are also breaking on you. You're also having to place, you know, blocking under construction cards. So there's a lot of things to sort of think and play with in this game. I think you're going to enjoy this one. Setup is super easy. Gameplay is also super easy, but there's a lot to think about, and it's actually a very good game. Not surprised, Doc is a great designer, and I liked this entry for this year's contest. So let me set up Rolling Apartments, and we'll play a little bit, and you can get a feel for how this game plays out. So the game board, if you will, is this giant, wonderful player's mat. It's just 4 pages taped together. Nothing you can't do. I always appreciate a good player's mat because it really keeps you organized and focused, and it makes playing the game a lot easier. So, Rolling Apartments, you have sort of 2 different areas. You have right here the apartment rooms themselves, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 levels to your apartment, so you're kind of constricted on where you can put things. For example, a parking garage must go on the ground floor, can't go on the top floor. This makes sense. You also have the backyard, which is kind of the transition, and then we have the courtyard area, and these are where all of our outdoor structures can go. All right, and we're going to be placing cards here orthogonally, no diagonally. So as we build, we can build up and out, all right? Like I said, we can either choose to sprawl out and fill as much space as we can, or we can choose to place carefully and flip to upgrade. Second piece of this is your builder's board. So if this is, you think of where the cards end up in their final placement, this is where the cards first show up where we can purchase them. These are our options. We have a draw pile, an under construction pile, our discard pile, and then our 4 face-up cards that we can choose from. We also have down here a little reminder what you do every turn, what the civil engineering action is, we'll see that. But that's pretty much the entire game, all right? Just these 2 things, deck of cards and a couple of dice. Now, as you can see, I can't quite get everything in here, so it's a print and play, so I'm allowed to do this. I feel like I actually am gonna go ahead and cut up this a little bit, and I'm gonna stick it up here just for mental sanity for filming. So we're gonna have our little display up here, and then on this side, we're gonna put all of our little dice action over here. The only thing I'm covering are our one-time use starter dice, so I'll move those as well. But just to make it a little more compact for table space wise, and hopefully I can zoom in a little bit more so you can kind of see what's happening in these cards. And the cards, like I said, are 2-sided, all right? One side of these cards will have numbers on them. Maybe I have an upside down here. I do, okay. The washroom, for example. Up in the corner, you can see the washroom can be built on any floor. Oh, sorry, this is broken, never mind. Use maintenance to repair, yep. So this will tell you 1, 2, 3, or 4 where you can build them. Okay. If there aren't any numbers, you're gonna see an O on the top, and that means you can build them outside. If any number is red, you cannot build them. So for example, we can't put the maintenance room on the top floor. Makes sense. We can't put the master bedroom on the 1st or 2nd floor. The masters, they want the view of the skyline, so that must go higher. Elevators can be stuck on any floors. And you'll notice these little color indicators on the side. Those will come in play too. Anything that's a purple can get broken. These are things that obviously all the residents use, like the washroom or the elevator. And if they do get broken, they get flipped, they become out of order, and we lose points unless we fix them. So there's an incentive to keep your little apartment complex up and running. Don't let everything fall apart and, still expect to charge as much for rent. So when we start the game, we want to make sure that all of these cards are face up with the numbers that tell us what level, or if it's outdoor, they can be built. We'll only flip them if we upgrade them. So we're going to get all those face up, stick them in our draw pile. There's a bunch more. I'll do that off camera because that's not so exciting to watch. The second is our under construction cards. If we can't take an action, if we've worked ourselves into a corner and there's nothing we can do about that, we have to place an under construction card somewhere down here. And yeah, these are not so great. They kind of clog you up a little bit. So it incentivizes you to play smart because you don't want to get these things on the board. Last but not least, we have our discard pile, and we will need a set of 6-sided dice. So I'll grab those too. With that, we're set up and ready to go. I have my draw deck all face up the right way. Now, remember those 6 little dice that we hid underneath here? I'm just gonna move them to the side here. These are your one-time use starter dice. So if we need to, we have access to one of every value, 1 through 6. After we use this dice, let's say we need a 4, we pull it off the mat, we don't get to use them anymore. Each turn, however, we are going to be allowed to roll 4 dice, right? And in order to take our actions, we can either add dice together, subtract them, and whatever the result is, that's sort of our buy power for the round. So let's go ahead and lay out our 4 cards and see what's available to us. It looks like we could do a kitchen, a climbing wall, a garden, or a garden. All right, we have a lot of outdoor spaces. Okay, that's easy enough. Now, good and bad news here, okay? We're allowed to place our first card anywhere we like on the board. Here's the problem. Anywhere we put it, we have to build adjacent from it from there on out. So for example, if I start here in the garden, the only way to get into building in my apartment is to place below, over, 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 up, 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 right? Same thing, if I start in my apartment, let's say I put in the kitchen here. If I want to place any of these outdoor items, then I'm gonna have to go all the way over here to get to them. Orthogonally only, no diagonals. You're allowed to buy as many buildings as you want. You cannot upgrade a building that you just bought. So you have to buy it, build it, and then the next turn, flip it and get your payment cost. Same thing with using any special abilities on the card. If you buy it, you can't immediately activate it, right? So there is sort of a little delay from when you construct your rooms to when you take the actions that they give you. So we've already talked about the little indicators. These are all outside. Kitchen can only be built on floor 1 and 2. They also have down on the bottom how much it costs to build them. So the kitchen, we have to roll a 4 or a 6 and a 2 or 2 2s, right? Because remember, we can sum or subtract to get the value we need. This climbing wall is a 5. This garden is a 6. This garden is a 6 to build. In addition, you're going to see some set bonuses for these. So for example, the kitchen gains 5 points if the kitchen and the dining room are connected. Okay, so if we ever pull a dining room, we're going to want to put them together. I can see I have another kitchen coming here, so that's not the best of news. The set bonus for climbing wall is it wants, if we can get the climbing wall next to the swing and slide, the set bonus will trigger. And the garden is great because if we can get 4 adjacent gardens, we're going to get the set bonus. This is all good news. We've already got 2. Maybe this is a set bonus that we want to go for. On the bottom, you'll see what their initial victory points are. So a base kitchen is only 5, 1, 2, 2. You'll also see what's called the flip value. So for this one, it says XX, so you need 2 dice, and if you get those 2, you're allowed to flip it. We can look at any time at what you get. And boom, the kitchen gets flipped and there is no bonus. Interesting. Dining room, kitchen, no bonus on this. So I don't know why you would want to flip it. Maybe there's some reason you would. I don't know. We'll find out. The climbing wall, we have to roll exactly a 3 in order to flip it. It becomes a golf area, which is worth a lot more points. It went from a 1 to a 3, and we're going to lose 1 for every adjacent garden, house, or flower bed. So let's say we start on the climbing wall and we're unable to get the swing and the slide next to it. Well, maybe we want to turn it into a golf course because now we can get more points and build toward it that way. Gardens, when they get flipped, all they do is upgrade you. You go from a level 2 garden to a level 5, all right? No real benefit on the back. So when you're drawing your cards and laying them down, you kind of have to like plan ahead. Like, this is great if we can lay a garden, but then down in the future path, you know, what are some other requirements I need to think about for these flip values, which is, it's a lot, you know, it keeps your brain busy. And of course, looking at our spread, we can see we're looking for 4, 5s, or 6s, or some combination of dice thereof in order to buy and play these cards. All right, back to the big picture. Okay, so let's start by rolling. You are allowed to mulligan on your first roll, so you never have to place an under construction on your first turn, which is really nice. So if we do roll terribly, we can re-roll again. You gotta give us a chance, right? Coming out of the blocks here. So let's see what we end up with. All right, 2 4s, 2 3s. Okay, so this is great. Remember, we're allowed to use whatever combination we want, and we can build as much as we want. So I know for a fact that we wanna, this backyard is kind of a big one. So I think we definitely wanna put a card into the backyard, and then we'll be able to build out both directions. So we could, if we wanted to, try and snag both the gardens. We would have to use some of our starter dice to do that. Or we could maybe do, you know, a garden and a kitchen. What do you think about that? Or the climbing wall, if we commit to buying it and flipping it for the golf course, ooh, that would be really pretty too. So let's start with, what if we spend 4 for the kitchen, and 3 plus 3 is 6 for our garden, all right? The garden obviously would go here. The kitchen would go here, and it leaves space for us to continue this garden, and the kitchen can be built on the first floor, so that would also start us off for developing our apartment. So if that's our gameplay, let's go for it. Let's spend our 6 to build ourselves a garden. Maybe we can get a nice set bonus with that. And we're gonna spend 4 to pick up our kitchen and stick it down here. Remember, if we can get the dining room next to it, we're gonna get a bonus set, so we might wanna hold on to that. We have 4 left, all right? So if we wanted to, we could maybe pick up the 2 and grab that garden right now. But it's kind of early in the game to be using up our one-time only dice. So I think we'll take that and we'll end our turn, we'll end our action phase here. Since we were able to take an action, we don't have to do any of these terrible under construction cards. Instead, we're gonna refill our playmat with another kitchen. Ooh, and the left living room set. We needed the dining room, but maybe we can work with that. Let's see what the left living room set wants. I'm assuming, yep, it wants to be next to the right living room set. Okay, fabulous. Sounds good. Okay, we've refilled the little play area. That's the cleanup phase, pretty simple to do. Now the civil engineer goes, and this is the wrench in the system. You're gonna roll 1 die, and we're gonna look at this little chart to see what happens to our apartment complex. And none of it's really good, unfortunately. If you roll a 1, then all of these blueprints that are currently here get discarded, and we draw 4 more. So we would lose our lovely gardens. If we roll a 2, we clear space number 2. 3, clear space number 3. 4 or 5 forces us to place an under construction card over here somewhere. And 6 means if we have any purple cards, you know, those breakable high use things, it flips to the broken side. So the civil engineer is sadness, but all games have to have sadness, so be it. So let's see what happens in our little unit. We rolled a 3, so we have to clear space 3, so the left living room is now gone. We'll remember that, so if the right living room ever pops up, there will be no combo for it. But you know what? That could have been a lot worse. Kids' bedroom. Oh, we can go on any floor. All right, and if we flip it, what do we get? Just more victory points. Okay, all right, that's a solid one. We have a greenhouse coming up. Gain if 3 greenhouses are in adjacent columns. Interesting. All right, so that was the civil engineer phase. Back to the top, our action phase. Let's roll something. Hopefully we can pick up this little garden here. Oh, nicely done, nicely done. Okay, so let's say we want to pick up our garden. All right, was there, the benefit to flipping is just leveling up. Let's do that later in the game. Let's see what else we can get here. Because remember, we have to place orthogonally. So the more options I can give myself, the more placement happiness I will get. So I would really like to maybe build out this area, because if I pull a card now that can only go on the 4th, 3rd, or 4th floor, I'm gonna be stuck, so we need to go up. So I would love to pick up this kid's bedroom here. It only costs 1 to build it, so that seems like a deal. And maybe I can get the kid's bedroom up a level. That would be real nice. And, ooh, I could put a kitchen here if I could find a way to come up with a 4. Remember, we can sum or subtract dice for that. So I'm left with a 5 and a 2. Shoot. All right. If I really want the kitchen, I could subtract my 5 and 1 and pick it up. But now I don't have my kid's bedroom, so that doesn't really help me at all. Now remember, we're not allowed to buy an upgrade on the same turn, so even though I would pick up the kid's bedroom, I couldn't flip it. And everything else, the flip cost I currently have are too high. It's a 4, and I only have a sum of 3. So do we want to spend one of our starter dice? Ooh, but to leave 2 dice undone. Decisions. I'm not gonna do it. You know what? Let's fill up our outdoors. Let's go ahead and take this climbing wall instead. So we'll pick up a climbing wall for 5, kid's bedroom, and a garden. Now we know we're trying, remember, to get our gardens adjacent. So that's a great start. And then let's build our climbing wall next. And the climbing wall is interesting. Swing and slide, or just a straight up golf, but it can't be near a greenhouse or flower bed. Okay, so maybe we'll go up with this. Okay. Makes sense. A climbing wall will go up. I like it. Kids' bedroom we picked up. It can be built on any of the 4 floors, so let's go up because now at least I have access to level 3. Does that make sense? I think so. Let's pull out some new cards, see what we get. A greenhouse can be built on any floor. We need 3. A meeting room. Ooh, gain 1 used starter dice if built on meeting room. Interesting. So if I can get this here, I can get a little help. And if I flip it, roll 2, 3, and 4 to flip an opponent card. Huh. There isn't an opponent in that game. Maybe there's a multiplayer I don't know about. And finally, we have the home gym. 1st or 4th. All right. Gain if rooftop, pool, bowling alley, and gym are on the 4th floor. Ooh, so this incentivizes us to wait and stick it up here rather than dropping it down below. All right, coming up as a bench. Now, our sad little civil engineer, what happens? What terrible thing befalls us? A 5. Ooh, we have to place an under construction card. Yuck. All right. It's worth 5 victory points in the end, but you cannot build or play an action. You must place this card on any empty space. Oof, what do we want under construction? Good news is we are not required to place it orthogonally. I feel like our outdoors is filling up very quickly here. So what if we stick it over here in the corner under construction? All right, 3rd floor. It's just troublesome. We're okay with that. All right, top of the round. Ooh, okay. A 6, home gym. A 4 is a kitchen. And then a 5 and a 2, which we can subtract down to pick up either of those. Or flip. Ooh. Kind of like this kitchen because I already have a kitchen here. So if I build a kitchen off the kids' room and I do manage to pick up a dining room and stick it here, I'm going to be double connected. So I could get a lot of bonus points for that. So I'm definitely loving the kitchen. The home gym is interesting. I kind of wonder if we don't want to be greedy with that and let it hang out there and see if maybe we can get it to the top floor and get that bonus. Or do we just stick it in the bottom and take the easy points? All right, let me think about that one. Meeting area. Gain 1 used starter dice if we can build it over here. Another incentive to wait. So maybe that's what we're doing here. Maybe we're just upgrading some stuff and playing a waiting game. Let's try to be greedy. All right, let's try to be greedy. So we're going to start with our kitchen, and we're going to stick that next to the kids' room. Kids get hungry and need snacks, and we'll see if we can't land a dining room here. That would be really cool. Which is lovely. Now I'm trying to build my way over to the meeting room. Kitchen is a great start. I also need to get up, right? Ooh, so what if we're being greedy? I guess we're going for sprawl this game. If I subtract these 2, they give me a 3. All right. And we could stick a greenhouse here next to the Parkview bedroom. Nice. And then pick up a home gym and stick him on the top floor. Ooh, is that greedy? Yeah, it's greedy. But is that the play? Could be. I like it. Let's do it. All right, we have a bench coming up. Bulldoze. Oh, that's an interesting ability. Discard 2 cards from the building site and redraw. Or we can Wrecking Ball. Discard 1 card off of a player mat. I would love to do that. Oh my gosh, we could get rid of our under constructions. This is great. Okay. Ooh, we'd have to flip it though to get to the Wrecking Ball. Okay, I like that. We might be investing in a bench. Our swing is a set bonus. Climbing wall, swing, and slide. We don't have any of those right now. I'm not so interested in you. And the toilet. All right. So this is one of those purple cards that can break. We could put it on any floor. It's worth a ton of victory points. If it breaks, the victory points goes down. But there is a chance to fix it if we can find the maintenance room, which we haven't seen yet. All right, that was our turn. Let's see what happens to ours. Come on, be kind, civil engineer. A 6. Break a purple. We don't. Oh no, we have one purple. We have a greenhouse. Greenhouses can break? Oh, we have dead flowers in our greenhouse. No. Fix with maintenance. Okay, well, I guess we forgot to water. I'm not surprised. I have many dead flowers in my house. Okay, let's see what we can do. Ooh, we rolled very high and we needed very low. We can do some subtraction. We can do some subtraction, so I think we'll be okay here. Let's see. The meeting room, we're not quite to yet. We need 1, 2, 3 more, so I think we'll leave him. I'm very interested in that workbench. Like, that bench would be great. Okay, where can we put him? Okay. So we could subtract 2 easily to get us down to a build of 1 and stick him. We're trying to go across with the gardens. And I'm assuming there's a card called Duck Pond, so I'm not going to put it there. So we could stick our bench up here, which would be nice. Then what do we do with the rest? With the rest, we want to flip. And I do have 2 4s for my gardens. Let's do that. Okay, so 6 minus 5, that's a 1. We're going to build our bench. Boom, that's great. And with our 2 4s, we're going to pay the upgrade cost to go from a garden to a flower bed. We can't keep flowers alive inside, but thankfully there is rain, and that's a thing that happens. All right, simple bedroom comes out for a refill. Set bonus, 3 adjacent orange rooms in 1 row. Oh, I see. So like if you can get all the bedrooms together. Well, I don't know if we're going to be able to do that one, but we'll find out here. Civil engineer, a 4, another under construction. Arrgh. Okay, these are kind of clogging us up a little bit here. I guess we'll stick them down here. We need to activate our bench is what we need to do. Let's see if we can do that. Oof, this is going to be spendy though. Ooh, and that was not a great roll for activating our bench. Oof. So our bench needs a 2, a 4, and a 6. This might be the moment when we grab one of our little special dies. Now, the only problem is that gives us the bulldoze action. Or I think I have that a little bit wrong. The text on the front tells you your benefit once you flip it. So first we have to flip the bench before we can actually activate it. But honestly, I feel like with all these under construction cards, this is definitely going to be worth it. So let's burn our number 6 starting dice, which is a little bit terrifying, and use it on our bench to flip it. All right. Next turn, we can use either the bulldoze or the wrecking ball action. All right, that leaves us with 2 1s. Okay. We could do a washroom, another purple one. The problem with that is they tend to get broken and we haven't found the maintenance room yet. Or we could add a simple bedroom. Doesn't give us any set bonuses, right? It does build us toward our meeting room, which we're, slowly just kind of waiting here for. And is there anything I could do to upgrade for 2? Nope, there's nothing I can do to upgrade for 2. So do we just take a simple bedroom even though it'll never give us a set bonus? I'm kind of greedy toward that meeting room. Let's do it. Let's spend 1 to stick our simple bedroom here, okay? With the hope of getting to the meeting room. All right, let's refill. Ooh, it's another garden. We definitely want that one if we can get it. Oops, let's see what the civil engineer does. A 3. Clear number 3. No, it's our meeting room. no, no, our meeting room is gone. Arrgh. We do get another swing though. We're having a lot of outdoor items. Climbing wall, swing, slide are adjacent. Okay. We have a climbing wall and a swing. Is that the answer? Oh, maybe. Okay, let's roll and see what happens here. I feel like our outdoor area is looking better than our indoor area, to be honest. We've got some threes. We got a ton of threes. Wow, we got a ton of threes. Okay. So the gardens are kind of cool here. We've flipped them so we won't get the adjacent because we've gone to flower gardens. But honestly, they're worth so much points. I'm kind of liking it. I think we might give up on the climbing wall. Because if we take the swing, that'll give us 8 additional. Wow, that's a lot. All right, so should we give up on duck pond and just go all in on swing? Kind of like that. Okay, so I can spend those on our wrecking ball. Spend this on swing. I've got 5 left. Does anything upgrade with the 5? The climbing wall, but I don't want to do that. Don't want to bulldoze. That's about all I can do, isn't it? Okay, I think I'm okay with that. So let's take our wrecking ball action with our 2 X's, our 2 3s, and we're going to discard 1 card off the player mat. So get out of here, under construction. That's not happening anymore. And we're going to pick up our swing. Boom, for 3. We're going to stick it next to our climbing wall. We're looking for a slide now. Hopefully we can find it. We're left over with a 5. I don't have anything to do with it, and that's kind of just life. So we'll add a tree. Set bonus, if you can get lots of trees. Ooh, this is interesting. If we flip a tree though, if we roll a 4 or 5, we can remove 1 under construction card from your mat. Kind of already have that with the bench, but you know, it's not a terrible thing. See what happens with our civil engineer. A 6, break a purple. No, we only have 1 purple. Ha ha ha, this is why purples are terrible, but they're also good. Okay, let's go again. What have we got? 4s, a 1 and a 2. Grab the swings. I need 3 for that. So we can do that in many different ways. We can do a 2 and a 1, or how about a 1 and a 4? Okay, spend our 1 and a 4 to pick up our swing. Boom. And then it takes 2 to flip our existing swing over to a slide. And we now have climbing wall, swing, and slide all adjacent. Ooh, didn't we do well with that? So there's no reason now to ever flip this to the golf area. Nope, no need for that. And the swing is the slide. So this row is golden. Love it, love it. Okay, I have 4 left. Do anything worth keeping or doing anything left? No, there is not. So we're gonna throw down this useless home gym, because we already got 1. You don't need more than 1. Oh, the Parkview bedrooms, guys. It's the Parkview bedrooms. Yes. And 5. Oh, another construction. Gosh darn it. Okay, that's okay. We have our bench. We have our lovely bench, which negates all of those terrible, terrible construction tokens. Okay. Nice. Okay, what have we got? 1, 4, 3, 5. Okay. Ooh, I'm nervous. So if I bring the Parkview bench down and for some reason that stupid civil engineer clears it, I'm going to be very, very, very sad. So I don't think I'm going to bulldoze. Even though I said I was, I now am going to say that I'm not. I know, I'm so wishy-washy. I don't want any of these though. I don't want a washroom, and I don't want a home gym, and I don't want a tree, and I don't want a garden. But I have to do something. So maybe this is our moment to upgrade. So let's spend our 3 on our home gym and upgrade him. So we're ready for our set bonus, should that ever appear. I wonder if you have to have, nah, I think you're fine. I think you can flip it before you get there. Is there anything else I want to flip? I know I don't want to do those. I know what I don't want to do with those. I guess I can pick up a garden, right? Gardens are pretty. They're worth a ton of points. Let's just grab a garden for fun and stick him down here. We got 4 left, but I'm okay with that. No, wait, no, never mind. Don't take the garden. Oh, I almost forgot my plan because I want that park bedroom. So we did our 1 action. It wasn't a big turn, but I hope it's worth it for this park view bedroom. 4, construction. Oh, now another construction. Oh, did I have doubles that I could have? Maybe I did. Okay. Shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the risk. I'm gonna have to take the risk. I really want a wrecking ball here. Okay, bulldoze. To bulldoze, I need 2 that match. Perfect. I'm now gonna bulldoze the, like with the plan said, the garden, no, the home gym and the washroom. We're going to drop down our park bedroom and another bench. Oh, sorry, bulldoze is a 5, not a pair. That's my bad. We'll use our 3. That's our 5. And with our 3 left, I really, really, really want to buy the park view bedroom. Is it worth using one of my action dice to do it? Do we risk it? No, we're not going to risk it. We're not going to risk it. Let's go ahead and use our 4, yikes, to buy it and stick it here. Okay. And if we flip it, the special ability is, if we built it on the park view bedroom, we get to build a tree for free, which is always fun. But for now, that's going to be our turn. All right, we fill it with the attached garage. And let's see what the civil engineer does. A 2, clears 2. See, this was my fear. That was my fear. Ooh, rooftop pool. We need that one. Okay, okay. We need the rooftop pool. Come on. Oh, we got our rooftop pool. Okay, so that's our 6, which is great. I think I'm going to want to use my wrecking ball for 2 because we got a lot of under construction that's making me a little bit worried. And then that leaves us a 4. Ooh, and to flip we need a 2 and a 5, so we can't quite flip that yet. But I think I'm okay with that. Let's take our rooftop pool. Oh no, but it has to go all the way over here. Remember the last time we waited, we were waiting for that meeting room. It never appeared and the card got wiped. So even though I would like to get the rooftop pool over there, I think I would rather get this, guarantee the set bonus. So I'm going to build it a little bit early. A rooftop pool will not go in the prime location, but it will at least get taken. And I'm going to spend 2 using my wrecking ball ability to get rid of one of these construction cards because we got so many construction cards going on. And for my 4, there's nothing I can build. I don't see anything that I can upgrade. So we will refill it with a TV room. Oh, that's cool. Cinema row for each adjacent orange card, otherwise gain 5. Interesting. All right. Oh, only 1. Civil engineer. 4. Construction. I just got rid of you, and now you're back. Arg. Okay. All right. Double 1s, so I can clear something again. And a 6 and a 3. Ooh, if I can build that here, that would be great. So do I not clear something to do that? I think so. To get the attached garage on the garage space, please. Yes, I will. So I think I'm going to spend 5 to pick up the attached garage. Get him here. I really need to get rid of those. Yeah, that wrecking ball needs pairs, and I didn't keep pairs. Arr. So this under construction is slowly overwhelming me. Maybe I can use this for something else? A 1 and a 3. Kid's bedroom. I could flip it. Sure, why not? Spend our 3. Flip our kid's bedroom, and with our 1... I could Flip the simple bedroom. Does that do anything for me? Goes from 1.25. Sure, why not? Okay. Whoops, we're upgrading our bedrooms. Love it. Refill this with a garbage chute. Terrible sounding card. And we get a 6. Break purple. We have no purple. Okay, that's great. Our turn. Really like to use that bench with some doubles. Yes. Okay. Wow. I should call my shots more often. Double 5s or double 4s. Ooh. Can you use a room more than once? I'll have to check. It looks like you can, so if I wanted to, I could even take out 2 under constructions. Wouldn't that be lovely? But the TV room is interesting here. Cinema room, lose. So it's worth 2. If it gets flipped, though, it becomes a 5. But if I can keep it away from other orange cards, I might be able to do that. Like if I stuck it down here, can I put the cinema in the basement? I can. Ooh, okay. So let's play this game. Let's use our doubles on our bench and let's take out an attached garage. Boom, done. Let's buy, with one of our 5s, the TV room. We'll stick it down here. Oh, but this is where I wanted to put my set bonus with the dining room. Wonder if you could put the dining room in the basement. Can you? Feeling this is like a little sketchy here. I guess I can put the TV room by the dead flowers. Or do I just guarantee it? I don't think you could put a dining room in the basement, can you? I guess I can stick it here for now. Why don't we do that? Let's stick it here. I mean, under construction is not technically an orange card, right? That takes 5. And for our last 5, we could bulldoze. Ooh, and get rid of some of these cards that I know I don't want. That's not a bad idea. The garbage chute is worth so much, though. 10 points, but it tends to break. And if it breaks, ugh, yeah, that ain't worth it. That ain't worth it. Okay, let's bulldoze. Let's get rid of the garbage chute. And let's get rid of the tree. Let's get rid of the tree for now. Okay, that's our bulldoze. We'll refill it with a swing, a kitchen, and a bowling alley. We need him on top. Okay, please, please don't get discarded, bowling alley. Here we go. A 4, another under construction. Arg. I guess we put it on the meeting room because we know the meeting room is dead anyway. Okay, let's roll it up. No doubles, that's a bummer. And for the bowling alley, we needed a 2. We got math to get us there. 3 and a 1, a 4 and a 6. Either way, we're there. Okay, so we definitely have our bowling alley. Do we need another kitchen? No. Do we need a swing? No. Garden? No. Greenhouse? So we might just wrecking ball. Or bulldoze, I mean. We do want to upgrade that. We need 2 6s. I can't get that, can I? Guess I can use some of my starter dice to get there, but I don't think I'm that desperate yet. All right, let's just take this bowling alley for now. It takes 2 to build. So is there anything else we would want to upgrade? We need a 1 and a 6 to upgrade the attached garage. Wait a minute, that's not very helpful. We need a 1 and a 3 to upgrade the TV room. Okay, so let's do that. We'll do 6 minus 4 as a 2 for our bowling alley. Boom. We'll do a 1 and a 3 to upgrade our TV room. Boom. Okay, greenhouse is out. We don't care about it. Ugh, we got a bunch of greenhouses. We're bad with flowers, okay? 6, break purple. We don't have any. Okay. Any doubles? Any doubles? Yeah, I do. Okay, bench. Completely, definitely benching it up. And I might also bulldoze because we got a bunch of really bad cards to get rid of here. I can't upgrade my attached garage. Man. And I can't upgrade the rooftop pool. Okay, let's just do what we can, all right? We're gonna wrecking ball and take out one of these under constructions. I'm gonna do this one, I think, free up the second floor. Boom. And then I'm going to spend 5 to bulldoze. We're going to take out the greenhouse because we are not greenhouse people. And I guess we'll take out the swing for now. Take out those. And then we will refill them with a greenhouse and an elevator. I'm not a fan of purple, so I might just let those go. We're left with a 1 that I don't think we can do anything with. So that's our turn. All right, a 6. Break purple. All right. And, oof, great. We have another wrecking ball if we should want it, or a bulldoze. Both are fabulous. I might bulldoze, to be honest, because these cards are terrible. So let's bulldoze. We need a bunch of 6s, and we just don't have them yet. So let's get rid of the greenhouse. We don't want it. Let's get rid of the elevator. Although, wait a minute. Do you get, it's built to the left or the right? Ooh, that would be here. Maybe I do want that one. All right, let's keep that one. Let's keep that one for just 1 second here. We'll get rid of our gardens, I guess. We'll bring in a washroom we don't care about and an attached garage that we don't care about. Okay. That wasn't the best. The elevator, we need a 4 and a 2. And I have none of those, but I really want that card. Okay. Well, it is purple. And if it breaks on me, we lose the bonus. We have been unlucky with things breaking. All right, let's bulldoze again. Because we know we don't want the washroom. And we know we don't want an attached garage. So we get another simple bedroom and a master bedroom. So these are the ones, if we can get 3 adjacent, which we can now. Bam, bam. So that was a great pickup. Ooh, awesome. Whoops, this one's already turned over. Okay. We build with a 6 or a 1. Let's do it. Let's build a master bedroom. Here, we're trying to get our 3 in a row here. Oh, but our cinema room, we're going to lose HP for every adjacent orange card. Ooh. I guess I should have put that here. Darn it, darn it, darn it. But we're going to gain 10. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. So let's go ahead and keep that master bedroom here with our 3. There's nothing we can build. Is there anything we can upgrade? I don't see anything. Okay, that's our turn. We add back in a tree. Not bad. And the civil engineer rolls a 2, clears the kitchen. We are okay with that. Oh, the left living room has appeared. Oh, we got rid of the right living room, didn't we? Still no sign of those darn dining rooms. Okay. Okay, so we could clear construction. Always great. And we have a 1 and a 2. Okay. Oh, nope. To build the elevator, we need a 2 and a 4. Let's do it. Let's put our elevator down here. Hope it doesn't break. Boom. For 2 and a 4. And we know we want to pick up the simple bedroom to get our 3 orange in a row. We are going to have to flip them to get the set bonus. But I think that's going to be worth it in the end. So we're going to build that for 1. And then with our 4 left, we can upgrade our bowling alley. You know, why not? Our bowling alley says, roll 3+3 to move a card to an adjacent space. We might be able to do something with the cinema room down here. Maybe. Okay, backyard, we already built on that space. Climbing wall, I don't think we care about that one. Oh, there's the maintenance room. That's the one that lets us fix things. Ooh, I think that's one we really want. First, we have to break something. A 5 under construction card. Eee, we're running out of room. What do we need on the top? Roof, pool, bowling alley, gym. Okay, so we'll put that there for now. Ooh, we're getting to the end of game here, and we got a lot of under construction. Okay. No doubles. Shoot. Okay. Shoot. Okay. Okay, so if we flip these, oof, that's a huge set bonus for flipping our master bedroom and our simple bedroom. Ah, that might be worth it. That might be worth it. We also never upgraded our park view bedroom. 3 times the HP. Oh, we have to upgrade that one. So we're getting to end of game here. So I need to start kind of thinking ahead a little bit. I think I want the maintenance room because I'm invested in this elevator. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to bulldoze, okay? We know that we need a 3 and a 6 to pick this up after we do it though. So I think we're going to have to use one of our starting dice. We're going to spend 5 to take the bulldoze action. Okay, we're going to clear out the left bedroom that we don't, or living room that we don't care about. We're going to clear out a climbing wall that again we don't care about. We're going to bring in our maintenance room, yes, and a garden, don't care about it, okay? And that still leaves us with the 3 and the 6, which is what we need to build it. All right, let's put it next to our dead greenhouse. And now if we roll doubles, we can repair our purples, which is what we're going to need to do. With our $1 though, we will upgrade our simple bedroom so we can work toward that set bonus. We're left with a 2, and I don't think there's anything I can do with it. I don't want to upgrade my swing, but okay, that's all I can do. Let's bring in another greenhouse, which, you know, apparently the maintenance room has watering cans because that's a thing now. Okay, a 4. Construction. Okay, we're gonna put a construction over here in our outdoor area. I think that's what we're gonna do. Game is about to end though. No doubles. We really needed some stinking doubles. Okay. I know I want to upgrade this master bedroom. Okay, it's gonna take 3 dice, a 1, a 5, and something else. We also want to upgrade our park bedroom, which is a 5 and a 2. So let's start with, let's just upgrade our master bedroom. Ouch, but that set bonus is too big to pass up. Is there anything we want to do for 3? A greenhouse? If 3 greenhouses are in adjacent columns. Interesting. Can't really get that. I don't think it's worth it. Backyard. We've already built the backyard space. And a tree. We're not interested in that. All right. I think we'll just let the civil engineer do his thing. Please not a construction. How about a 1? Clear all. Ooh, that actually helps us. He is going to destroy all the cards, none of which we particularly cared for. And we will replay a garden, a tree. There's the duck pond and a fountain. We're almost over. Still haven't found a stinking dining room. Is the dining room on back of one of these and that's why I've never found it? Huh. Kitchen and dining room. Oh yes, the dining room's on the back. Gosh darn it. I guess I wasn't paying attention. Okay, that's all right. Okay, we only have like 2 turns. So what are we doing here? We gotta make them count. Please have pairs. Oh, thank you, thank you. Okay, pair of 4s. A 5 and a 3. We have to upgrade this park view bedroom. Like, we just have to, okay? Let's do it. Pair of 4s. And let's take off one of these. Level 1, or I guess we'll just do this guy for now. Boom. And then we're going to use our 2 from our starter dice set to upgrade our park view. Whew, okay. And with a 3 left, is there anything I want to pick up? There's nothing I can pick up. Okay. All right. Civil engineer, don't clear all. Construction, no. Okay, we're going to stick it over here. Boom. And we didn't get any fresh cards out. All right. Getting dicey here. Okay, a pair of 6s, that's great. And then a 3 and a 4. So what's left since our game is almost over? If I upgrade the rooftop pole, it goes from a 6 to a 6. So that's probably not worth it. It just gives me an ability that I don't think I would use. Oh, I forgot. I need to repair my dead flowers. I totally forgot that. Okay. So let's do that. Let's use our pair to use our maintenance room and replant our greenhouse flowers because, you know, those are pretty. And with a 3 and a 4, there's anything I can do with them. So I think we'll just end our turn there. A 3, clear 3, duck pond gone, left bedroom is in, and the game is almost over. Okay. Let's see what we could do. Fill some spaces if at all possible. Okay. No pairs. That's a bummer, but nothing broke at least. Could be worse. So let's see, what can we build? For 1, we can throw a living room somewhere. For 1, we can get a tree. For 6, we can get a garden. So let's do that. So let's pay our 6, pick up our garden. We'll stick him down here for now. Boom, that's great. For a 1, we could pick up a tree or a living room. What's the back of the tree look like? Goes from 2 victory points to 5. Ooh, okay, yeah, let's do that for sure. And is there anything I need left over? I don't think so. Like I said, we are in end game now. Let's do the subtraction. Pick up the left living room and stick it here. All right, that's it. We are out of cards and the game ends for us. So now we get the joy of tallying up all of our victory points. Every blank space will minus 2 happiness points from us. So that's not bad. We only lost -4 to our entire thing. But now let's see what we can do as far as victory points go. All right. Guess we can just start with the easy ones. Those are the under constructions because they're not part of any combos or anything else. So that's just 5, 10, sorry, these are -5, not +5. That's what I said before. 15, 20. Wow. So I didn't see on the very bottom. It's actually a -5. That makes more sense because we weren't able to build anything there. So we have 24 negative points in our hands just right off the bat. Okay, well that's not great. -24. Let's see if we can't improve on that just a little bit. Okay, so the bench, he's all by himself. He's not going anywhere special. He has no bonuses, so he's 2. Same with our flower gardens. Gain 10 points with 4 adjacent gardens. We never got there, so these are just straight values for them. So that's 10, 12, 13, 14. None of them were on special cards. 14 points there. This, however, was a nice little combo for us. We got ourselves our set bonus of 1, 2, 3, 4. Set bonus of gain 8 if they were all together, which they were. So 12 for this little set. Wasn't on anything special, but that's not bad. And that takes care of the outside. So moving on to the inside, on the bottom row, we did get lost some happiness points because we did have 1 adjacent card to us. So instead of a 5, he's only going to score us a 3, which was kind of a bummer, but it happened. So that's a 3. The kitchen as well, we messed up on the adjacent dining room thing, so he's only going to give us a 5. So that's a 3 + 5 is an 8 down there so far. We got our attached garage and elevator together and working, which is fabulous. So that's a base of 11. Plus we gained 10 because we built it on the garage space. So it's a 21 plus 5 because we were next to the garage. Wow. So 25 points right there. That was a huge combo. And then we have our row of bedrooms, which is great. So we have 10, 18 plus 10 because we got them all together for 28. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. 28, these weren't anything special, so it's just 28 plus 9 is a 37. Not a bad floor. This one was a little bit dodgy. We really didn't get much going on here. We only got 1 for this. 5 for this, which is a 6, a greenhouse, 7, 8, 9. We did get a big payout here. We got 3 times our happiness point because we got it here. So 9 plus 21 is an even 30. Wow, all right, that paid off. And then our top row, we weren't able to get the roof pool there, but you know, it is what it is. We have an 8 and an 11 for 19, plus the set top bonus of 10. So 29, is that right? And if I add all those numbers together, I apologize for any math issues, a whopping 123. Is that good or bad? I don't know. Not a lot of people, I didn't see a lot of people posting results yet on playing them, so I'm not sure how that number stacks up with the general population. And you know, clearly there's a lot of what I would call optimization to this game. You're trying really hard to figure out what's the best way to do something. And usually when I come across that in a game, that has to do with resource management, right? It's usually like, how many of this do I buy? How many of that? And where do I send my workers? And blah, 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 blah. But this gives you that same feel with like a card game, which I find very nice. Is it beautiful to look at? Yes. Is the artwork great? Yes. And there's always that sense of having something to do. I don't think we ever had a turn where there was no action I could take and I had to do one of these under constructions. I feel like we always had an action that we could do whenever we wanted to. In fact, we had more actions than we had resources for. That's kind of the, you know, what makes it a game and what makes it fun. But it was, I think, you know, after you play it a while, I think you would understand what the big combos were and what to sort of wait for. The civil engineer actions are so necessary to sort of mess up your planning and that feeling of, I don't know if the card I need is going to stay here or not, or if it's going to get wiped by a roll of the dice. Once a card is laid, it's pretty much played. I think there were some abilities that would let us move them around a little bit, but you know, in true fashion, if you make a living room, you can't later turn it into a dining room, or you know, vice versa. So I think that worked with the theme very well. Like I said, it isn't like a super complex or super heavy game, but it does play very lovely solo. It's a fun little thinker placement game. You can kind of get a feel of what you're making, right? And remembering, oh, I have to go back and upgrade that. Oh, I'm trying to build a set here. Oh, I got to remember to hold a space there, right? Having all those layers of strategy one on top of another makes for a fun game. It really does. This game works. You know, sometimes when you play print and play games, they don't always work. And you're like, well, I can see what you're going for, but you're not there yet. And I feel like with Rolling Apartments, Doc has kind of definitely figured it out. I think it could, if she wanted to, could make it, you know, could definitely adjust the level of difficulty. If you wanted to make it a little harder or a little more punishing, you probably could. I kind of like the fun factor of this one. Sometimes it's fun to play games and get creamed. Sometimes it's fun to play a game and feel like you actually accomplished something, right? There's no fail scenario with this. Maybe the blank spaces and leaving some of these under constructions were fails, but for the most part, you feel like you played a good game at the end of it, and I appreciate that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. It was a little longer than the others, but there are some sort of meatier, deeper games in this competition, and I thought I'd show you one of those. Not a lot to print out. These you print and you literally fold them in half and just glue it shut to make it a double-sided card. And like I said, these are just 4 sheets of paper you put together. There's a black and white version, but man, it's just so nice to look at in the pretty, pretty color. I thought I'd splurge and go for it. So that is my entry this week, Rolling Apartments for the solo print and play contest. Come back next week for more fun. See you then, guys.